we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas A&M's offense will have first crack at this one. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer,
oh, he's going to go up top. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Speeding down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aggies.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now. Play one. Be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot. They get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Wolfpack offense comes out, and they'll go on the attack for the first time today. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
To the air, it's Hawkins. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. NC State with the 1st and 10 here.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, right? I mean, you saw him throw it, a couple plays ago, and you see him take off and run. They've got to do something to kind of put him at least in a little bit of thinking, a little bit of doubt, a little bit of pressure, because right now he's starting to get in the rhythm, and that's not good for this defense.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete to the right. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, NC State. Extra point here would tie the game. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When your defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
A designed run for the quarterback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. They'll try to get it through the air. Rushes on him. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is... play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. He's going to run it. Made a defender miss. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Here comes the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Humphries. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. NC State quick to the line.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success through the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Give to the running back. Shakes off the defender. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the reason, they'll go for it on 4th and a country mile. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical bend.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Safe little shovel pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the move, it's Dixon. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. They punted away on fourth down. He'll take it on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wide receiver going in motion. The give from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 fourth down attempts. They'll try it again. Bringing the heat. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Grimes. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Puts it out of the air. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Texas A&M going quickly. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. He's loose. Touchdown, Aggies. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. more snap coming before halftime. Give to the back. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by...
Breaks into the open. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Those fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, NC State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Takes a handoff. It's Dixon. Gets it past the marker. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Never a doubt. They are forced to settle for 3. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. He got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll leave it with him. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Under fire! They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position.
Here we go, here we go!
The running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hubs it downfield. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Gonna run it. It's Chester. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Turning it on! Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterback sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice. I'm going to be aggressive. And as a defense, you also know that too. And you're ready. You're not caught off guard by offenses nowadays going forward on 4th down.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Direct snap. Creates a little space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Special teams coming through the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And the special teams comes up special. He takes advantage. The short punt, he catches it, and you can tell, does a great job using his blocks, getting north-south, getting to the end zone for the big play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
The give to the back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Grimes. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. A&M comes back out with another first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Right back to the well. He breaks a tackle. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra. marker 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football.
There he goes. Quick step and go. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. On the run, it's Chester. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
27.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bean.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down. Or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off in another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense is weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Ezukama. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to throw on 1st down. going for it all. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one.